This is the Dell Latitude 5400 Business Laptop. Introduced in 2019 as part of the Whiskey Lake processor lineup, this business class laptop was targeted at corporate and enterprise environments with a variety of port options and internal specifications. This model came to me refurbished and is in desperate need of some upgrades, but before then, it just needs a really good cleaning. We can see just general wear and tear and material inside the ports that just make this thing disgusting. I like to use Scentiva with Clorox, it just makes it feel and smell fresher. I find for the back panel that it's better to spray onto the cloth you're using rather than into the ports. And we're going to do the same for the keyboard and the screen. Once the device has been cleaned, it's time to open it up and upgrade the parts. All of the screws in the casing do have retentions on them, so they don't pop out of the case, which I find to be very nice. And once they're all undone, the back casing can be pried up. I prefer to start from the hinge side, and I just pull the entire panel off. Here inside our machine, we can see our 68 watt-hour battery, our RAM slots, our Wi-Fi card, our WAN port, and our NVMe slot bay. This device only has 8 gigabytes of RAM. We're going to give it a little bit more to bring it up to 12 gigabytes, and we'll just slot those in right here. Now it's time to add in our new NVMe SSD. We're going to start by removing this cover right here, which also dissipates heat from the SSD. After removing these two screws, we can remove the cover, and we'll set this SSD tray adapter to the side. For our SSD, we are using a very simple Orico 128 gig M.2 drive. Something that is very nice to see, it did come with a retention screw, its own screwdriver for installation, a thermal pad, and the drive itself. To install the drive, we'll just slot up the M.2 key and press it down, placing the heat spreader on top before securing with the set screws. From here, that concludes the rest of the repairs that we can do to this machine, and it's time just to close it back up. There are a variety of different options we can put on this machine, from Linux to Windows 11, but we're going to use Chrome FlexOS. And after plugging this machine in, we're going to hit that power button and spam F2 to go into our BIOS settings. Because this is a Dell, there are a few things we need to check before we put the OS on here. And here we can see that both memory sticks have been detected at 2400 megatransfers per second. Our i5 CPU from the 8th generation, and if we scroll down just a little bit, we can also see that our M.2 drive has been detected. There are a variety of different settings that we can check, but the main one we're concerned about is our drive system configuration. If we open up our system configuration and we go and we look at our SATA operation, we want to make sure that it is not set to RAID on. We need this to go to AHCI. This puts it into standard operation mode so our USB disk can actually write the OS to this drive. If you try this before this step, you will not be able to successfully flash the OS on here. I like to go through and make adjustments just to configure the device to my preferences, but none of the rest of this is necessary. You just need to apply and restart your machine. From here, we're going to spam the F12 key, which is going to put us into our one-time boot menu. You'll tab down to the USB drive with your OS on it and click Enter. Up to this point, all of these steps are the same regardless of the OS you decide to put on here, but from here on out, the rest will be specifically about Chrome FlexOS. If you have questions about how to flash different operating systems onto these types of laptops, please let me know in the comments below. And it will take us directly into the FlexOS setup. You'll have the option to demo the system before installation, or you can go ahead with the full install. It'll ask you a few confirmations and then will spin for about 15 to 20 minutes as it installs the OS. Then you'll set it up just like you would a normal Chromebook. You'll log into your network, you'll select the use case for your device, the system will update, it'll ask you to log in with your Google account or to create one. You'll go through the terms and conditions, have the option to select a password for your device, go through some preferential based questions, and it will take you straight into the FlexOS desktop. Using the onboard system diagnostics, we can see that everything is showing up exactly as it should. And with COG System Monitor, we can see that everything is green across the board. That concludes the upgrades to this Dell 5400, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below.